Welcome to my Safe Space YouTube channel 222. I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. On purpose. On purpose. On purpose. And know how divine you are. Being so connected to this physical place and being so caught up in our everyday life in a hustle and bustle of life, we literally lose connection to the root and the foundation of our connection to this place, which is our spirituality. Yes, we gotta do the things to become to live our life throughout the day, but I'm just growing so much closer to the divinity, the divinity in our life, the connection in which we have divine intimacy with God. That means divine connection with God internally, because we are gods. We are gods, whether you want to say we are gods with the little g or what have you. We are gods. We are in the likeness of God. We were created from the universe. The universe created us out of stardust. So we have so many abilities that we literally don't even know, but we are going into a timeline that we are stepping into our abilities, all of our abilities, all of our magicalness, all of our divine rights. We are supposed to be able to listen to the wind when it speaks. We are supposed to be able to speak to animals or hear what they're going through. A lot of us are supposed to have these empathic, clairvoyant, clairaudient capabilities, psychic, intuitive abilities. Some of us already tapped into them. So the thing that you keep seeing in your mind or hearing or feeling or sensing is the truth. Is the truth. And it's time for you to be okay with your reality shifting, with your reality changing. It's time to walk with God on every level of life, because everything is connected. Everything is connected. Yes, the pain that you experience from your past, the trauma that you experience from your past, it was meant to be on your path. It was meant for you to encounter that trauma, because it is shaping you into something that you were called to be in this life. We were never supposed to become our pain. We were never supposed to become our experiences. We were really literally only sent to take from those experiences, extract from those experiences what better serves our spiritual journey, what better serves us mentally and spiritually and emotionally. And our emotions are not meant to cut us off from what we were sent to learn. Because if you are too attached to your emotions, it has the power over you. It has the power to take you off course, to take you from the experience of learning. If you allow it to have that power, because we can learn what it is to attach, to live detached, not attached to what is not serving us, but attached to what is going to serve us, or what is sent to destroy certain things that is not meant to go on into our future, which the future is now. If you look the definition of future up in the dictionary, it's literally reciting your future moment. It's reciting and speaking about your future moment in the present. So everything you do in your present time is your future time. Even if it hasn't caught up with your eyes, if you don't see it, you're not supposed to see it. Time has a funny way of working. And when you open your mind and expand your mind and encourage your own internal world to evolve, you will understand the true definition of time and what time really is in front of the physical eye. Because we so caught up in all these interdimensional realities that are literally intertwined and crossing each other, and we're getting tripped up on these different timelines, not knowing which one we're really supposed to be on. That is when you need to connect from your inside out, not your outside in. Your outside world is sent to control your what you really see, your visual. And when you detach from what you're seeing on the outside of you enough to attach to what you feel, what you see on the inside of you, because our meditations is not only something we can do to relax ourselves, it's also when you get to different levels of your meditations, you can start seeing colors, seeing your spirit animals, seeing your ancestors, seeing actual serious, not serious, but actual scenes. And it looked like it's so real because we are supposed to break down those barriers to learn our own internal world. Meditation is so important. And I'm still learning, but it has brought me to a place of knowing, of connecting to my internal world. Meditation has brought me far to where I was in a traumatizing relationship with a warlock and never knew that he was a warlock. I learned recently that he was a warlock because he had abilities to manipulate my emotions. And I didn't even have control over my own emotions when I would give my power away to him until I learned who I was, who I am. Right? And on the journey of being with him, along my traumatizing experience that I experienced with him, where it was a verbally abusive, verbally violent, it started turning into violent experiences with him, I learned that during my meditations, I learned that I had the power the whole time. I was just making him my end all be all when he wasn't the answer to my life. He was just a test. He was just a learning experience. And the moment I started meditating is when I knew I had the power to detach from the ideal of which I thought was love. There was no way for me to really understand what love really meant if it wasn't, or it hadn't have been for my breakaway, my times I was setting aside from my meditation. It was what woke me up to knowing and learning my innate ability, my innate power, my innate ability to know that I was in a traumatizing relationship. I didn't even have a title for it before I started meditating. I just knew that it was toxic. But the spiritual journey is a forever thing. It don't stop. It's a consistent thing in your life. It's something that happens to you, and then it carries you to a point of which you realize who you are, where you came from, why it had to happen. All things happen in our life for a reason. Yes, it's a test. It's a test for your emotions. Are you going to react or respond? Are you going to allow this experience to take you to a place that you know you don't want to go? Maybe you should go to that place, though, so that you can learn another part of you. It's up to you in that moment. It's wherever your spirit is, wherever your mind is, wherever your soul is in that moment. That is what's going to teach you, show you, help you understand who you are. Our life experiences is what shows us who we are. And then having the ability to be nothing. Nowhere. No time. Just having the ability to just be. Having the ability to just be. Having the ability to just detach from all the titles. Yes, I'm a mom, but right now I'm not a mom. Yes, I'm a nurse, but right now I am not a nurse. Right? All the titles that we live our life by is who we truly define ourselves as, but we are not those titles. We are truly not those titles. We are a soul here having a spiritual experience. And it's so many dimensions that we are literally operating. We don't even know we can't know what we're operating if we're not willing to take that road. And that's the road less traveled. Why would I want to live on this physical plane and not understand my spiritual plane? That's literally coexisting at the same time. Everything is coexisting at the same time. Why would I want to get up every single day to be able to do something different and still continue to live every single life like Groundhog Day? Why wouldn't I want to get up every single day to spark a new thought, to do a new thing? Even if I'm having a spiritual warfare, even if I'm inside of a spiritual warfare, perceivedly, right? If I'm perceiving it that way. Because a spiritual warfare to me right now, for me, is a real thing, but I know that the growth aspect of it is growing. It's helping me grow. It's turning me and changing me, and it's contributing to a different version of who I know I'm called to become right now. You too. Because this channel is your safe place, your safe space. 222. Because 2 is duality. 222 is 6. It's humanity. We are living a physical plane and a spiritual plane at the same time. Ultimately, there's so many other planes existing with this physical and spiritual. It's a 2-dimensional world, but it's so many more dimensions. It's so many more dimensions. Are you willing to dive down the rabbit hole? Are you willing to see the world from a different perspective? Are you willing? Because you hold the key to see in your life from a 360 angle. 360. Instead of a one-dimensional plane. Right? Half a circle, 150-degree circle. Life is beautiful. Even during the ugly times. Even during the times that we least expect to happen. Even during the times where we don't even want to accept, we don't want to face, we don't want to receive. Right? But let me get back to this traumatizing relationship that brought me to the center, brought me to the point to where I am right now. And the relationship was so traumatizing, I was so caught up in it, I didn't even know who I was. And this video is for you if you landed here, you're going through a relationship with something or someone, and you absolutely do not know how to leave. You don't only have to leave physically. It's important that you know that you can leave emotionally. You can leave emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. You could take your energy, extract your energy so far back, way back, to where it don't even know that you existing anymore. You're there, but you're not there. Right? You are bigger than your experience. You are bigger than your experience. And it's time for you to call your power back.